Good evening from the old man that plays video games. Coming back again tonight. We are in the Nether. We're gonna do some more work on our Nether build, the item transport, and see how much of that we can get accomplished today. Don't want many distractions. I just want to kind of knock this out because unfortunately this weekend, beginning tomorrow night, Saturday night, I'm going to be on call this weekend. And if anybody that has tuned into me, any sort of long term knows, I pretty much don't stream on the weekends that I am on call because I kind of don't want to be engrossed into the full throes of putting out these builds and then have my phone ring and say, hey, old man, you have to go to the office and pull a box and hand it to somebody who's going to drive it to Timbuktu or wherever. So I kind of don't stream and record. I don't stream. I do record. I may do some non-streaming recording, especially with the fact that this build is going to be exploring the the bedrock mechanic of brewing stands and ice to transport items, which is not a Java thing. Any Java users, any Java players going to be like, what the heck is this mechanic? What the heck is this thing? And it don't work in your version because Bedrock rules and Java is old-timey. But today, all right, so let's see what we can do with our build today. So as of yesterday, we laid out our glass safety floor. We put in our dropper tower, and we're testing a little thing here with doing observers, row of dust, observers, row of dust, observers, row of dust to trigger our item elevator. And I did ask some people in a Discord, the Omladu Discord. I kind of frequent that, and actually chatted with somebody that was like, oh my god, ice brewing stand ice transport twinsies, where he's working on a similar build on his version, and I think he plays a mobile of some sort. So we were comparing some things. I do want to make the other one, so let's get the materials necessary for that. I'm going to need obviously some of those droppers. Let's see. I do need some of those. I need redstone, obviously. Over here, let's get that target block. I need some smooth stone. Maybe some hoppers. They're definitely observers. Comparator, repeater. That may be all I need to do. So, let's turn this on. And let's build this up. I kind of want this a little bit closer, because actually I can build off of it. So, I need to turn it on, and let's get that out of the hotbar so I don't really trigger it. So this, where there, I'm gonna go up. So go that way one. Then this dropper. Yeah, that should be good. Y'all zombie piglin over there, y'all can hush. Y'all are, y'all don't got nothing right now. All right, back down. Thought I saw something weird, but okay. I did give some thought to the fact that I've got a zombie flesh to fuel add-on now, and these guys put out a bunch of zombie flesh, which kind of makes my bamboo farms down there a little redundant. So I'm like, oh, that's just, I don't know, overkill, but it is a good source of bamboo. It was mostly, that bamboo was just the low yield, high efficiency. Craft the bamboo into planks, craft the planks into slabs, use that as a fuel source to process all of the gold swords and spears, and in Skybedrock process the netherrack into nether bricks. But with having flesh to fuel, which obviously I've taken the one that is currently on CurseForge. I think I have it linked in all of my comments, all of my descriptions for my videos on YouTube, to the official version, which I personally think the official version is overpowered. I mean, one heated flesh is half a lava bucket. That is too much. So there's that. That needs to be redstone. This needs to be a repeater. And that repeater's on 2 ticks, and that is redstone. So now we need to put down some redstone or smoothstone blocks. And now we're gonna go up. Let's first put in that's as high as I want to go. I don't want that as part of my structure file up there, and we'll get to that here in a second, the output for all of that. And in fact, let's go ahead and turn off our structure file, because this part I definitely know by heart how to build a item elevator. I can't jump at all. Okay. Nope. Nope. I don't want it that way. Go down here and get the one that fell. Okay. Why won't you let me jump? There we go. There we go. All right. And then this I can do that way. I do need this block there, and that keeps stuff from popping out the back. Same over there. And then we'll go along the back side. Observe. And we're going to try the same method here. I need to be up here. Nope. There we go. Get rid of that. Some redstone dust down. And that repeater. And then we're gonna, this is all set. We're gonna put 9 droppers in there. We're gonna see if 9 droppers make it out. All right, so that is successful. Now we want to build the rest of this. So I'm gonna need I'm going to need I'm gonna need cake and a brewing stand and a bunch of slabs and ice and more brewing stands. Let's start getting that stuff together. All right, so here's a bunch of slabs. I don't need these anymore. I have the brewing stands on me. Let's get the packed ice, because I know the packed ice is what I need at the beginning here. Bunch of, I need buttons. I don't need droppers anymore. Cake, where's my cake? I don't have cake. Oh, what are they gonna have? They need cake. All right, I need to go get 2 cakes. And I found that cake is a much better block to use in these brewing stand launchers than honey blocks. Cakes and honey blocks have the same width, so they do the same thing. Getting lots of iron golems right now. Nice. All right. Do I have cake? Maybe here? No. Maybe here? No. Here? No. I thought I had cake. Come back. Oh, no. I need cake. Where can I get cake from? I need to make cake. Eggs. What else do I need for cake? I need sugar. I need milk. I only have 2 wheat on me. I'm going to need 6 total. Let's sleep. It's almost daytime anyways, but let's knock this out. All right. Wheat. Meh. Wonder how my farmer guy is doing over here. You doing good, buddy? You doing what needs to be done? This, I guess, is not being picked up by my minecart. Neither is that one. What the heck? Oh, there it got. Okay. I'm gonna need buckets o' milk. I got plenty of buckets downstairs. Let's grab those. I think I need 4 or 6 for 2 cakes. There's 2. Wonder if there's a cooldown period on milk. I need 6 total. All right, let's go get 4 more buckets. Luckily, I had enough buckets. Oh, that is awesome that you can get milk like immediately. There's not a cooldown period. All right, now I need sugar. Sugar. I do not have any sugar here. Let's go check the sugar cane. 45. Yep, there's one right here. I need, what was it, 4? Boom, 2 cakes. That's all we needed. All right. Let's go put this sugar cane. Let's take the sugar cane upstairs. I need to vastly improve that sugar cane build. I may end up putting sugar cane in one of these chunks. And I definitely need to move my cactus, passive cactus, to over there. Because cactus is my only source of green dye. And whiskey. Yummy. That's what the bone meal farm is for, is to supply the bone meal for a semi-passive flour farm, flour machine. All right, I want to go to the nether. To the nether. All right, so I need ice, slabs, brewing stand. I'm gonna need buttons. Buttons. I could make 22. That might do me. Did I get them? Yeah, there they are. Okay, cool. So let's go here. That way this packed ice, the first couple of packed ice, because this brewing stand is within 2 basically of that brewing stand, and we're doing a change of direction with it, I need to use packed ice. If I use blue ice right here, because of the launcher ejecting at a certain speed, the brewing stand adding its momentum to it, it's going to, and then we want to change direction. It's going to ricochet off of that brewing stand there and put it down on the ice layer instead of keeping it up on the slab layer, which messes things up. So we're not going to do that today. Let's see. I want ice there. Yeah. And then there. And now I'm slipping and sliding. And we're going to go ice there. All right, cool, cool, cool. And now slab. And then that's going to be a slab. Oh, I can't get on top of that because that's a roof right there. So let's go slab there. Now, whoa, okay. That could be a slab. That's going to be a slab. Brewing stand, brewing stand. There we go. All right. And let's put that button there. We'll put our cake layer down. Oh, I need to get rid of the hopper. I want to put that there. Can I only make one cake? I need to make a second cake. All right, well, there we go. We got that. This is taking shape. Where are you built? Oh, down there. I don't want to do that. We'll come back for that. Now this is blue ice. I will slide on this for sure. This might... Oops, no. Come up here. There we go. The sliding is so weird. Oh, I'm going to need to... Let's go ahead and do this. Oh, we need to put all of this stuff down. Hold on. Can I? I'm gonna wait till I put down the rest of these slabs. Oh, my pinky finger. I'm holding down shift. Nope, that didn't work. Get rid of that. Boom, boom. Oh, there needs to be packed ice. So, packed ice. Packed ice? Is that right? No. That can go away. That's packed ice. That's packed ice. Oh, under here. That's packed ice. Why it's... That's weird. I don't know why that was there. All right, this is almost done. I do want to continue this on at least until I make it over my platform. Yep, that's good. And then blue ice, blue ice, blue ice, blue ice. And I am... Nope. Backwards. So don't fall in the void. There we go. Slab brewing stand. 1, 2, 3. Slab brewing stand. I'm out of buttons. Ooh, not good, not good. For the time being, we'll put 3 slabs there. I need more buttons. That needs a button. You get a slab for now. Ah, a whiskey. Let's see here. Well, I'm going to need a bunch of buttons, so let's go ahead and do all that. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. So first thing is a... there. Do it. Okay. So one thing I have found is when you have a stream with the ice on the left and the slabs, bottom slabs on the right, you're sending the items down, obviously down the middle here with that brewing stand. And then you hit one and you want to change direction. Obviously, you're going to stick a slab on the far side and you're going to stick a slab on the opposite side to keep anything from possibly bouncing off in those directions, but you don't put a top on it. You don't put a hat on it. You have everything going off in this direction. And because this block here is a button to keep things from spawning, but basically it's not a slab, all the momentum is going to go this way. Where this... oh, and I need to make that second cake. Darn it. Well, I'll come back and explain this. All right, so whereas this pathway here, and that's what I did as an example with the right and the left station feeding from different directions. This one, as it's coming out of the launcher, the brewing stand is on my left side, whereas over here, coming out of this launcher, the brewing stand is on my right side. So as it comes down the middle here, and it's going to hit this brewing stand here, because this has a top on it, and the direction of least resistance, which is what I'm calling this. There's a slab here, there's resistance. There's a slab there, so there's resistance. There's not a slab here, so there's no resistance. But because this has a top on it, it's going to change it. Whereas over here at this side, this not having a top is just going to bounce like normal. I'm going to come up with something, and I probably will work on it more over the weekend when I'm not streaming and I'm just recording some videos. I want to explore that left and right mechanic, that opposite of the ice stream, of the ice path mechanic with the slab, and explore sending items left and right, basically from this point of view where the slabs are on the left and the ice is on the right, hitting that brewing stand right there. Is this going to bounce to the left or bounce to the right based on where this slab is at, where that slab is at, the slab on the top? And I explored that a little bit, and I want to do a little bit more in-depth and probably get some more things. Me talking with the guys on the Omladu Discord last night about all of this, I think, and I appreciate Old Rusty. Shout out Old Rusty. Love your videos. I think that needs to be explored a little bit better, especially by somebody that is doing it in English. All right, so I need to make a cake. I think that's the last thing I need to get to this point where anything coming out of those kill chambers is going to fall right here. So let's make a cake. Ooh, whiskey. One of the advantages to where I live is bourbon is very, very available. Ooh, oh, I almost jumped off there. Oh, I do need to spawn proof that down there, Can I do that from here? Need it there and there. Let's put some there as well. And cake. So I am thinking all of this is done. Yeah. Yeah, all of this is done. All right, that's working. Items coming out. Items being fed over. Oh, did I hook that side up? Turn this off. Oh, kind of working. Kind of working. Almost there, guys. Almost there. Yep, I didn't hook this up. All right, so let's put that there and that there. So now that, yep. We're not above, so we can't see it. There it all is. Boom, boom, boom. That's what was backed up after just a couple of 30 seconds, if that. It's steady. I'll give it that. It's still coming out of there. All right, now it should be getting close to getting done. Oh, man. Implementing this in my survival world has been a dream of mine for a while now. I've been putting it off and concentrating more on my overworld base. Thought I fixed those turtle eggs over there. Why is that guy not messing around? And why is that guy over there? There they go. Oh, water streams. Why? Why even? I mean, I guess it could be faster. Water streams are more efficient, less resource intensive. I mean, brewing stands are pretty resource intensive, needing, you know, rods. And ice, which we've shown in multiple episodes. Well, they use ice in nether transport systems on Java. They just use pistons to push it. This isn't pistons. This is a steady stream, a steady flow. I do not have a way to jump down other than hurting myself. Let's not do that. First, let's turn this off. I am quite satisfied with where they are. And a lot of stuff over here. Oh, I'm down to just the last couple boats. Ooh. Lots of gold. Netherrack. Let's see, netherrack here. Yep, netherrack here. Zombie flesh. I could do some stuff with zombie flesh. In fact, while I'm here, and we have I'm gonna do this. Ah. Ooh. There's my girl. That, because I am out of boats. All right, so yeah, I definitely need to get some more, another alternate fuel source, which that is, it's gonna take a minute. Let's put this here and that up here. Might have to babysit this for a minute. Yeah, I really like this heated rotten flesh add-on. I think that the one that's on CurseForge is way too overpowered. I modified his. I did not create this from scratch because I tried to look at creating an add-on from scratch, and oh my god, that looks way over my head. I mean, I did a little bit of scripting and I learned a little bit about PHP and SQL and all that stuff back 25, 30 years ago. Oh wow, am I that old? Good lord. But I looked at how they make Bedrock add-ons, and I tried to understand the documentation behind it. I tried to understand the file structure behind it, and it was over my head in the first 10 minutes. And I'm just like, you know, let me let me borrow his and put it in their add-on creator. I'm gonna change the setting from I think I changed it from 500 to 3. I changed whatever the setting was. I changed it to where instead of smelting 50 items, it smelts 3, which is double what slabs or planks can in both versions, and what slabs can in Bedrock. So it is double. So effectively, I'm getting 2 smelting processes per source. But if you do it like this, it kind of gets a little bit better than average. Slowly. Now, using it as purely as a fuel source. I mean, using it as fueling its own conversion, I think you get better than a 2 to 3. I think so. Possibly. Anyway, let's get all my gold together. All of that. Let's grab my tools. I don't want to leave them here when I go back. I still have more things I want to do. Like, I want to extend this line all the way down. Basically, this whole thing is going to go away, and this entire corner is going to be my nether sorting system, where it's going to craft the iron or the gold nuggets into ingots, and probably craft the gold ingots into blocks. It's going to craft what else? It's going to sort the gold swords and spears and send them downstairs, which downstairs has my bamboo fueled super smelter down here, which that's already full. Are all these? No, these are not all full. Let's fill these up, baby. The smelters are full, or close to it at least. Yeah, all the smelters should be full. It's just the hoppers behind them are probably not. But considering I've got, well, that's not quite full. That's not quite full. So we'll let that run for a minute. I'm at 9:48, so 10 minutes. I think 10 minutes should be good to exhaust the supply over there. Though, now that I know that I have heated rotten flesh as a fuel source, man, do I need to rethink all that bamboo? Did I just spend multiple episodes, several hours worth of time to make bamboo farms just to be like, oh, I can use heated rotten flesh, which is a product of this farm? Give me this back. Slowly but surely. Let's do... I don't have something at the end, so we're gonna grab that. And hoppers. Hoppers. we're gonna do. I'm gonna do that. We are gonna change this hopper. Not sure if that's going to affect anything, but we're also going to grab our looting sword. We're going to spend the last 9 minutes here watching this thing, holding our looting sword. Already it is started. Yeah, baby. I don't know which hopper they're falling into, but it's just pretty. It really is just pretty to look at. Just watch the items flow and fall. And I think that the output from Amladu's Gold Farm design for the two different sides, left and right, I think that hopper or dropper elevators that feed into this. Oh. Oh, that's it. That is a layer. I'm sorry. But I saw somebody's like, how did you spawn there? I'm gonna screenshot that. I don't know why. I just kind of want it. We'll see. Yeah, I think I want to do some testing, experimenting over the weekend. I like I said, I will be on call, so I'm not going to stream. But if I throw together a 20-minute video, 30-minute video, whatever, hour-long video, and I don't get interrupted with a phone call, then boom, I'm going to try to do a little bit more exploration on the brewing stand mechanic, because I'm got that fire lit underneath me, and I want to knock it out. Yeah, let's switch this off. I'm kind of tempted to publish this video tonight. I still have last night's video. It's not published it, and there's a video in between. Let's see. A few over on this side. And a few over on this side. That's a decent split between the two sides. So I am not opposed to that at all. I do not have scaffolding on me. Let's grab some. Didn't I turn it? Oh, I thought I did turn everything off. Yeah, my Trident killers aren't going off. So this is what I'm talking about with maybe it's enough because my Trident killers are off. But this is still pumping out stuff. Yeah, we've still got droppers full. So this setup using a dropper elevator, dropper elevator to elevate up everything out of a Trident chamber is even at, and I know each of these is at a double speed. They've got that and that on. In fact, I needed to get rid of that and that block. Those are all on 2 tick delays, which doubles the observer processing, because 2 tick delays will trigger the observers twice as often, whereas 1 tick delays are only once as often. Oh, and it went through them, so it didn't take too long. It was a couple of minutes past the time I turned the circuit off. I turned the Trident killers off before it finished processing what was in there. You know, and after, when I started it at like 9:51, 9:52, it's now 9:57. I mean, we're looking at, and this is Skybedrock, so we get netherrack drops from zombie piglins. But I got, let's see, 3, 4, almost and a half stacks. And then on this side, 2.5, 1.5, 1, 2, 3, 4.5. There's that. So in 6-7 minutes of use, the Omladu gold farm, which he's probably discussed his rates in there, I was able to transport out with 2 or 3 minutes worth of lag, because we're up to 9:59 now. So this was the results. So 2 and almost a half of netherrack, 1 and almost a half of rotten flesh, 4 and almost a half of a gold nuggets and a gold ingot, and what is that, 20? A little more than 20 gold weapons. Same on this side, and then 2.5 stacks of nuggets, a few iron ingots, over us 2.5 stacks, and a little over a stack here. So just basically double the results of one of these chests is what we got after, let's say, 5 or 6 minutes of the gold farm with his Trident killer running, and then an extra 3 to 4 minutes of, or at least 2 to 3 minutes of it using the dropper elevator to pop that stuff out. I think much longer term AFK sessions might make this dropper elevator be the choke point, or because this circuit, because the dropper circuit is on 2 tick, which means it's double speed. Should I be loading that dropper at double speed? Which is possible. because I've got two directions that I could put it in there. It would complicate this hopper chain. Would complicate this hopper chain, but each of these droppers could have two inputs, which would double the amount we're feeding into the dropper. But feeding into doesn't seem to be the problem, because all of the items were in the dropper. It was this being at 2 ticks, putting this at, maybe this does need to be observers all the way up. I'm going to run an experiment over the weekend to see if replacing observer up, observer left, or right, observer up, observer right, observer right, and then with the dust that we have on top is going to make this any faster. And if it does, after a 5-minute experiment, then I'm going to go with that, and I can report back to the Discord that I've kind of taken a little interest in for Omladu and say, hey, this is what I found as to why people don't use this method for item elevators. If it doesn't improve any rates, then I may need to think of a different solution. All right, let's... Oh, it went through all of... Oh, well, I got a bunch of swords to give you, buddy. We're going to start that right now. Let's get those going. I do not have enough room in my inventory for all of them, though. Can I at least get one whole chest? I can. Woot! And the next one. Let's go ahead and grab a stack of that. All right. We're gonna go go up here. I need to get a good angle. All right, this has been the old man that plays video games. If you've watched the end of this episode, I certainly would appreciate a like and a subscribe on YouTube. Maybe follow me on Twitch. I will probably not be streaming tomorrow night or Saturday night, but I definitely will be back here Sunday night to to see what I have learned over the weekend as I've explored this mechanic, this brewing stand mechanic a little bit more, and seeing what we can do with it. I hope that you join me again, and this is the old man that plays video games. I'm gonna sign off tonight. Enjoy some weekday whiskey before calling it a night, and I hope that you guys have a wonderful night. Good night, everybody.